You're back with America Outdoors Radio. I'm John Kruse, and I'm pretty excited to tell you about a new line of rifle scopes being rolled out by Leupold. Leupold, as you know, makes some great optics, and some of them are pretty pricey, but that is not true for this latest line, the VX Freedom Series. With us here to tell you more about it is Shawn Skipper, the Senior Public Relations Specialist for Leupold & Stevens, based in Beaverton, Oregon. Shawn, welcome to the show.
Thank you, John. Thank you. How are you today?
I am doing fantastic. Really excited about finding out more about the VX Freedom Series. Tell our listeners more about these scopes, which are on all sorts of different platforms.
Absolutely, yeah. The VX Freedom is a new line of, I guess you'd say, value-priced rifle scopes that we launched earlier this year at SHOT Show. Right now, there are 8 to 10 different models available, but I can say, without going into too much detail, that more will be coming throughout the year and into next year.
So, Shawn, question for you here. When you say value, when I say affordable, a lot of people immediately equate these with the word cheap. And cheap and Leupold, those are two words that generally don't go together. Do these still have that Leupold quality?
Absolutely, absolutely. We don't send one rifle scope out of our factory that doesn't live up to the kind of that Leupold quality. And one thing I want to make clear too is, we have scopes all over the price spectrum. Sure, the VX Freedoms, some of which you're going to find on shelves close to $200. They're not in the price class of like the VX6 HD, which you might see close to $2,000. And the difference in the prices is it's all about features and glass and lens coatings. It is not about reliability. All of our scopes are put through the exact same Punisher testing. It's kind of a process we use here that kind of replicates a lifetime of abuse, and we do that to make sure it is going to be as relentless as our consumers are, as relentless as the guy or gal using the rifle scope will be. It's going to live up to any standard of kind of reliability and durability. That is not included in the price difference at all. It's all about, like I said, when it comes to money, it's features, glass, things like that change, say, the cost of the cost of manufacturing a scope, but these are all tough as nails.
All right, and I guess that goes on my next question. Leupold has their famous gold ring warranty that warranties against failure in your scope. Does that apply even to this VX Freedom Series, which is much more affordable than your other scopes?
Absolutely. The VX Freedom Series still comes back to our full lifetime guarantee, which we kind of like to say is the best warranty that you're never going to use. That said, on the off chance that your product doesn't perform as promised, we will repair it or replace it free, whether you're the original owner or not. You don't have to give us a proof of purchase. If it came into your possession at some point, we will take a look at it and do our best to make it better. And if we can't, we will replace it for you.
Let's talk about some of the features that you're going to find on the VX Freedom Series of scopes.
With the VX Freedom Series, we'll start with the glass. It features our Twilight Light Management System, which is a kind of a multi-layer coating. And what that does is provide really excellent light transmission, and the colors the eye sees best, which makes it really great in low light scenarios, which if you're a hunter, is really when you're doing kind of most of your work. We've also got some advanced knurling and kind of ergodynamics on the knobs and the adjustment dials. Everything's really easy to grip, really easy to get a hold of as you make your adjustments. Whether it's cold, whether you're wearing gloves, maybe it's raining, and this is all packaged in a pretty traditional 1-inch main tube.
Sounds good there. Next question. Again, we alluded to this early on. These scopes, they're available for more than just your traditional bolt-action rifle hunters. Lots of different platforms. Why don't you tell our listeners some of the different platforms you can find these scopes for?
No, absolutely. Yeah, the Freedom, you can absolutely buy it today, throw it right on your bolt-action rifle, be ready to rock. But we've also got models built with muzzleloaders or shotgun slug guns in mind. We've also got rimfire models available. They're in the initial batch here. We have a 3-9 by 40 and a 2-7 by 33 rimfire edition. And with those muzzleloader and rimfire Freedoms, you're also getting the opportunity to choose new reticles. We've got 3 new reticles with the VX Freedom line. Tri-MOA, Rimfire MOA, and Ultimate Slam, which feature holdover points respectively for centerfire rifles, rimfire rifles, and your muzzleloader. So it's really a line that's all-inclusive, and like I said, there are more models coming throughout this year and next that are really going to kind of hammer that home.
And what about the AR-15 platform? Does the VX Freedom Series have something for that as well?
Yeah, like I said, at launch now we've got a 1.5 to 4 by 20, a nice little compact scope that you could maybe throw on your AR-15 or tactical gun. And like I said, can't get into too much detail, but I can promise you there's even more coming kind of in that department.
Okay, well, Shawn, unfortunately, we're running out of time, but I got to tell you, this is pretty exciting, folks. Again, Leupold makes some very high-quality optics, and now they're making them at a price point that anybody can afford, and better still, they're going to be on any platform that you may use for target shooting or hunting. It's the VX Freedom Series. The last question for you, Shawn, is where can folks get their hands on these scopes?
Well, these scopes are out there. I mean, you can track them down at your standard big box stores. You can go to Cabela's, Bass Pro, Sportsman's Warehouse. You can also look locally if you're in the Northwest, places like Bi-Mart. And if you're having a hard time finding them, please go to Leupold.com. We have a dealer finder on our site to help you track down wherever it might be that you want to go buy a VX Freedom. And one thing I do want to point out before we close out, the VX Freedom is still designed, machined, and assembled right here in the United States. I mean, we are a proud American company. We've got 700 American employees right here in Beaverton, and these scopes are absolutely coming right out of this factory.
Made in America, folks. Those are words that are sweet to my ears and probably to yours as well. Find out more about the VX Freedom series of scopes, including where to find them at Leupold.com. That's Leupold.com. Shawn, thanks for sharing this with us today on America Outdoors Radio.
Thank you for having me, John.